keep myself in line. It's gonna be a fight. I just don't try. Good people. What's the deal? My son back there laughing at me. Trying to be on camera. He can't be on camera. That's not what we doing right now. Listen, we're back. We're here. Once again, huh? I haven't quit yet. Some of y'all wishing I would. Well, I'm not. Just to annoy you. It's the kind of person I am. I'm petty like that. At any rate, welcome to episode 10, I think. Time, effort, and energy, as you'll see it displayed across the bottom of the screen right about here. You know what I'm saying? Got my wife back here with me. Just like, what was this, 01? 05. 16 years ago. Just as handsome as ever. Anyways, listen, it's been 2 weeks. I think I've decided to have the podcast be every 2 weeks. And, you know, I'm at a different location. I'm trying to figure out where I want to be. I'm still in the man cave, but I'm in a different part of the man cave. I wanted to stand up today. Felt aggressive. Felt aggressive. Wanted to be here with mine, okay? Shout out to the Double Wars. Listen, I learned something about myself. I was almost ashamed of having been successful at something, right? Wasn't the best, didn't become rich, made a little bit of money, enough to care. But I felt like I had to downplay my happiness and my joy sometimes, because sometimes the people that you either had around you or that you were speaking to at the time, they made me feel almost like I shouldn't be so happy about the things that I should be happy about. And I reject that. I'm done with that. I'm off it. Can't let you dictate what makes me happy. Okay? That being said, I also don't have to be a jerk, which I'm not. I'm pretty cool, level-headed about it. I guess this video doesn't give off that. Except just happen to be... This just happens to be the fireplace. It's just where I keep them. I actually wasn't trying... I don't even want to... No, they can stand a shot. Spread them out. Wow, huh? I'm proud of them. My wife surprised me with those on my 30th birthday. It was a special moment. She had a tear, man. A lot of work went into those. A lot of work went into them. And you know, when you work that hard and God allows you to see some success, you owe it to yourself to celebrate. You owe it to God to celebrate, right? And if you got real friends, they'll celebrate with you. I had some real friends with me that night to help me celebrate. Hold on, because I got the sense that some of y'all not washing your hands. I got the sense that some of y'all that are watching this got filthy hands. You went to the bathroom to pee, and you thought you just had to wipe them on the side of your pants. No, you need to wash them with soap and water. 1 second. Bow. See that? You go do that with soap. Huh? Right here. Bow. Okay? You know what I'm saying? You got to wave it out. You don't want to rub it in like you got to wave it out. Got one laugh. That's all that matters. News. What's new with me? Is that what you asked? Say it again. Yeah, what's new with me? Music, right? It'll always be music to some degree. I never stop music. It never stops. I'm trying to get into TV and movies. Trying to. I want to put the kibosh on something that could be great. So yeah, I'm going after TV and movie. We're going to see what's happening. I have a feeling there's a lot of rejection. I have a feeling there's a lot of rejection headed my way. Not scared of rejection. I'm scared of not trying. I'm more afraid that I would have left here having had something left in the tank, and instead of driving it out, I conserved it, feeling like I might have a few more blocks to drive at some point. Can't really live life like that, man, right? You don't want to empty all out and not have anything left to give while you're here, but while you're here, you want to make good use of your time. I only record like once or twice a week. That's the only time that I have. And it's usually when Drew's going to bed, you know, put him to bed, I come back down here, I might record a little something. I've had to work faster because of it, so I had to make my adjustments. But, you know, I guess I'm just not afraid of the change up, the switch up. I just realized that I have a lot of music left in me. But there's a reality that some people don't care. Some people, I'm going to have to reintroduce myself to a whole new generation of people. And I might do all of the work and do all of that. And hopefully what I get for it is at least some streams, some people that buy the albums, some people that stream the albums, right? Because I might not get the social kind of footing that maybe I want. Industry-wise, my hands are mad ashy. I don't care, man. I be washing them. Huh? By the grace of God, we healthy over here. Okay? All right. just the realities of the new world that we live in, it just says that, you know, they need everything quick and in a hurry. Everybody's washed up. No matter no matter how much you've done. If 27 years down the line you put out a whack album, oh, he's trash. Oh, get him out of here. If you put in a certain amount of work, you should be able to put out a not good album. You telling me 27 years down the line, I still got to, tell me if Jay-Z put out an album tomorrow, it still got to be fire? Jay-Z's 50 something. Beyonce still got to put out a fire album every time?
She's old. She's like 26.
It's hilarious that you think 26 is old. I was 26 10 years ago.
You was?
Relax. Okay? Now you know. Okay? Get back to business. So what I'm gonna need from y'all is the players that you're gonna buy the album. Listen, I don't care. Listen, okay? All the people out here making millions of dollars. I'm not making millions. Buy the album when it comes out. Buy the single. I'll probably have a single dropping next month. Get the single. I need you to buy it. Why? I have a small child just right here off the camera that needs food, shelter, raiment. What happened to raiment? You know what I'm saying? Remember in the Bible where it talks about raiment, food and raiment? Raiment sounds way better than clothes. I don't know the difference between raiment and clothes, but you can't tell me that raiment doesn't sound better than clothes. I want raiment from now on. If you want to buy me a gift and never buy me clothes again, you only buy me raiment. I want raiment. That's what I want. I want raiment. I'd rather have raiment than you buy the album. I tell you what, don't buy the album. Just buy me raiment and mail it to me.
No.
No raiment?
No. I mean, buy that album.
All right.
It's out $400.
All right. So Drew brought me back to my senses. Anyway, the new music will probably come out in the form of singles at first, right? You know, we kind of have to try to build some momentum. That's just the reality. But nowadays, people don't like to get through the albums, you know? I try to pay attention to the analytics and everything, and they say that people get through like the first or two songs of the album or something, and they move on. That's unfortunate, because back in my day, I'm an old man, of course, but back in my day, we used to anticipate the singles dropping, and we had to go to the store to buy them. But no iTunes. iTunes what? Got to go to the store to buy the single, and then get the joint that had like the instrumental on there, had the single, and like a remix, or like the extended cut and the radio cut. You don't know nothing about that. But we're in a different time, and we got to adapt to that time, right? So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to drop some singles. I did a poll on Facebook, and a lot of people say they listen to albums still. So, you know, I guess we'll do some singles because I just have random songs with random content. You know, it's not cohesive. I'm just writing randomly, you know, whatever comes to mind. So it's not cohesive right now, so it doesn't make sense to make an album out of it. Or maybe I'll make an album and call it something that has to do with it not going together. Call it incoherent. What? It's brilliant. But anyway, man, I'm only going to give y'all 10 minutes of my time. Reason is because I don't have a format for this yet. I just be on here talking for 10 minutes. I don't really know what to do yet. I'm going to figure it out. I've been talking to some people. We're going to have some shows. I'm going to have some conversations. I was supposed to already have had something, but life happens and you got to move around. You got to move around. So what I want to say to y'all is, first of all, stellar, Dove. Oh, and the Grammy plaque is on the way. The Grammy. So in 2012, 11, I was nominated for a Grammy for my writing on a project. And it's going to be right here. I ordered it already. It's going to be right here. Framed up and everything. No brag. Listen, I've learned you got to be happy for when you can do things well. You got to be happy for when you can accomplish something. It's okay. I said it in songs all the time. I've never been the best. I just keep working. That's all. That's by the grace of God. I know that. There's no brag. No brag. Nowhere. It's not even some brag over there. Let me see. No brag over there. Well, this still no brag in my pockets. Bow. It's no brag in here. You don't see that? There's no brag up under there. No brag in here in the heart. If I could open the heart and pour it out to you, it's no bragging. Let me see. Bow. You see? Is it in my eyes? You see any? There's no bragging there. Just happy and doggone it, I deserve to be. My wife hooked me up on a birthday. Some of my friends were there to witness it. It was a beautiful thing.
It
At any rate, we've come to the end of the show. Is this a show? Is this a podcast? Is it a show big? Is this a show or what? Is this a show? Is it a podcast? What is this? What is time, effort, and energy to you? What is it? It's a podcast. You're wrong. That's why you don't ask kids things. Because they don't know anything yet.
Yes, sir.
Yes, it knows nothing. Okay? He got 5 plus 2. What's 5 plus 2?
5 plus 2? 7.
Got 5 plus 2. Knows nothing about podcasts. This is not a podcast. This is a show where a weird man who is in his mid-30s gets on here and rambles in hoodies that are tied up to the neck. Either way, you've just tuned in to another episode of Time, Effort, and Energy. I think this is episode 10. I'm just going to keep doing these until I find something. Or I'm going to just have 100 really random videos to show to my grandchildren at some point.
The grandchildren.
At any rate, we're out of here. Once again, we're grateful for these guys. Not brag. If you get mad that I've talked about having something good, it's just because you're hating. Don't be a hater all your life. Do something about it. Be great yourself. We all got it in us. At the end of the day, all jokes aside, I've just tapped into mine and then God being good. That's it. I did my part. He filled in the blanks. Everything else I could deal with. You heard me? So I'm going to get out this thing. Look for new music in April. Oh, it's coming. You might hear me say some things I never said before. I'm kind of trying to find ways to not keep writing the same song, to be honest. And it's been fun. We're going to see what happens. All right? So y'all tune into the music. Y'all tune into the podcast or the show or whatever this silly thing is. Y'all keep love in your heart. Keep sanitizer in your pocket. Excuse me. Boom.
And keep washing your hands.
And keep washing your hands. Couldn't have said it better myself. Damn. Some of y'all keep wearing a mask because your breath is terrible. Okay, that's really what's breaking down the filter in your mask is your breath. You still got to brush your teeth. I understand people not going to smell your breath like that, but you still got to brush them teeth. Your N95 is an N7 right now. Okay? 88 just breath is just 80 breath just knocked out that 88. My love.
Can I do love too? Can I do love?
Come here. Duck under the thing. Drew wants to. I just try to close out this. You know I got a closing for the show. We do this. We fade here. Come on. Go in there.
Hi.
Go all the way in there. Time, effort, and energy.